The World in a Wall. This extract is from Gerald Durrell's autobiography, My Family and Other Animals. Durrell was an expert in studying animals. When he was 10 years old, his family moved to Corfu, an island in Greece, to live with Durrell's older brother Larry. It was here that Durrell began to collect and keep animals as pets. Okay, so our author, Gerard Durrell, is one of the well-known naturalists, okay, a person who loves nature and has written and researched on nature quite a lot. So this extract, this chapter of your English lesson is taken from his autobiography named as My Family and My Other Friends. So now let us go ahead and read the chapter and know the interesting story which Gerald has written. The crumbling wall that surrounded the garden alongside the house was a rich hunting ground for me. It was an ancient brick wall that had been plastered over, but now this outer skin was green with moss, bulging and sagging with damp of many winters. The whole surface was an intricate map of cracks, some several inches wide, others as fine as hairs. Here and there, large pieces had dropped off and revealed the rows of rose pink bricks lying beneath. The inhabitants of the wall were a mixed lot, and they were divided into day and night workers, the hunters, and the hunted. Okay, so let us go back to the first statement. The crumbling wall. So, how is the wall described by the author here? It's a crumbled one. So, we know that it is not a recently built wall, right? It is something, the wall is somewhere built many months ago, because the word crumbling gives you an idea that the wall isn't a new built one, it's an old one. The crumbling wall that surrounded the garden alongside the house was a rich hunting ground for me. Now, who is me here? Me is the author, Gerard Durrell. It was an ancient brick wall that had been plastered over, but now this outer skin was green with moss. Okay, plastered. You know the meaning of the word plaster? You cover it, you cover something, right? You cover the wall. Okay, you say that plastering work is going on. So, plaster is to cover up. What do you mean by the word moss? You can see here the moss as well. Here. See the green colored thing, okay? The moss. When you touch some damp or a moist wall and you see that something green is growing over there, that is the moss. Bulging and sagging with the damp of many winters. Bulging, the meaning of the word bulging is swelling, okay? It has swelled. Sagging means it is dropping down, okay? It is at this, it is swelling, it is swollen also, and at the same time it is dripping down. The whole surface was an intricate map of cracks. What do you mean by the word intricate? Intricate is intense, okay? Intense, difficult. It has woven inside and inside. You can see what the meaning of the word intricate right in this picture. So you can see the cracks here, okay? Intricate means one line of crack, from there another line of crack is going, from there another branch of cracks have come. So this is intricate. You are not able to find which is the end point and which is the start point. The whole surface was an intricate map of cracks, some several inches wide, others as fine as hairs. Here and there, large pieces had dropped off and revealed the rows of rose pink bricks lying beneath. Okay, so at places the plaster had come off and you can directly see the brick. Okay, how does it describe the brick? It describes them as rose pink. Okay, he describes the bricks as rose pink. In these sentences itself, you can find many adjectives which are describing the nouns given in the statement. So now you have to find out the nouns in these sentences and you have to see, and you have to find out the adjectives which are qualifying the nouns. Okay, words that qualify the noun. Let's go ahead. The inhabitants of the wall were a mixed lot, and they were divided into day and night workers, the hunters and the hunted. Okay, what do you mean by the word inhabitants? The residents, okay, the people who live. Okay, humans are the inhabitants of the planet Earth. In the similar way, there were inhabitants of the wall also. They were divided into day and night workers. Okay, the ones who used to work in the day and the ones who used to work in the night. The hunters and the hunted. The hunters are the one who are hunting, and the hunted are the preys. Okay, the ones whom the hunter are hunting. At night, the toads and geckos were the hunters. Okay, toads and geckos. Toad, a frog. Okay, and geckos is similar to again a species of lizards and frogs. Their prey was the population of stupid, absent-minded crane flies, moths of all shapes and sizes, and rotten beetles hurrying with their night's work. Okay, so the the praise of the toads and geckos were who? The stupid, absent-minded crane flies, moths of all sizes and shapes, and rotten beetles. Okay, rotten beetles with hurrying with their night's work. By day, it was difficult to tell the difference between the prey and the predators. Everything seemed to feed off everything else. The meaning of this statement is everyone is feeding on someone else. The chain was going on and on. Someone, every time you see someone is hunting for someone, someone is trying to satisfy their hunger by eating some other insect. So this chain was going on. Okay, next, the hunting wasps searched out caterpillars and spiders. The spiders hunted for flies. The dragonflies fed off the spiders and the flies, and the swift multicolored wall lizards fed off everything. Okay, so this is the example of the statement in the previous one, that everything fed off everything. Okay, so with this, we finish with the first part of the chapter, the world in a wall. Okay, now do not forget that you have to find out the nouns in the statement, in the first paragraph, in the first few sentences, and find the words that qualify the noun or describe that noun. Okay, remember the describing words, the words that qualify the nouns are called as adjectives.